So it is running again. I fixed all the, not all the bugs, but it does surrender. So let's, and now we need to rewrite a lot of code to conform with the, oh, by the way, this, yeah, the deleted files, it's just because I had to check how, because Dexy, which is an IndexedDB layer, was giving me 100 errors, and I thought I had to check the old code, why it was working then and not later. Okay, I think we are in tricks. Oh yeah. And enter. So the mode is sing. And in commands we pass this to commands. Assign. This should console log toke. Let's see if our, yeah, of course not. Somehow my mouse is playing tricks on me. Generates is a problem. Cannot read property of undefined insta. 83. You can read this in the comments. Wait, spot insta shift.current. The moods are the problem. Shift control. Okay. I have to go in the moods, which apparently const current. I guess we do active and the shift. Do we start with null or with an empty string, or do we have, we can do just normal? Yeah. And control is also normal. And we have to pass it in the creation of the base object. And here mood insta dot current dot shift insta dot current dot controller. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, but this, the same mistake. Cannot read property. moods insta shift frame diff. Ah, yeah. So I have to start at 0, I guess. And then where it starts and what's the current moment, I guess. I mean, it's just to count the frames, the start frame, and then we can do start stop. And the diff is also O. Now there's country road playing from the window, which I remember in school there we were singing this, and I'm pretty sure we repeated the second verse to this first verse twice. And it was like for some school performance, the whole class. I'm driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Okay, current shift label. Aces insta current diff. Moods insta current diff. Right. Country roads take me home to the place. Still, why? What is kind of root probably of the instas undefined? But it is these spots, aces, moods, insta. Oh, did I forget to return? No, I didn't. Interesting. Interesting. What is the problem? These spots, and it is in spots. Ah, no, I changed it to be in January's and I do not have spots anymore. That is the problem. I deleted like 50 hooks. Hey Rudra, how's it going? Okay, hello and goodbye. See you later, maybe. Country roads take me home to the plains. Once again, oh, active, I forgot active. Current active.shift. That's a long call. That's a very long call. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, why does he find birds? So many birds already. That's interesting. Nah, Jesus. Why? Current.active. That should work. Okay. Moods undefined. Oh, by the way, I am in January's. I can just call it directly. Which may have been the problem, but on the other hand, maybe not. Okay, no more mistakes. No, it's just lagging apparently. Moods undefined. Return insta.current. Maybe this. Maybe this. Different mistake. I do not have, because this is now d1's aces dot hovers dot current dot entered. Okay, he doesn't find anything, but he has a nest, interestingly. Undefined comma, but what? Okay, this seems to okay, he doesn't find them. It is annoying. No keycon control. By the way, this is wrong. Why is it control? Awesome. Pets 219. So here. Why is he saying that the no keycon control, because it's not. No, it's not control left, it's 1. The beacon is 1 and not control left. It also seems to used January is 58, 85. Once again, we have this problem of undefined active. Moods is still undefined. Why? Here. Indo is a promise. For some reason, he turns them because I do not wrap this inside think and does this return a promise? Probably. Yeah, it's async. Let's not make it async anymore. No, it shouldn't be the other one. Let me restart. Okay, we have, oh, the mouse is really annoying. Okay. Race 72. Wait, I am in race 72. Cannot read property of undefined. C store ray dot filter. And check this. So apparently, but where do I even ignite? If the length is above 0. And this feels like he has, no he doesn't. But he doesn't have, the aces is undefined, which is weird. Streat, Stufen, VP. Why does it even have? But he doesn't have an active. Even though I think what is aces again? But I didn't include an active in here. But in here, the array. No, I do have active in here. Oh, interesting. Okay, first I just realized it has the wrong items in here. Is the first thing that I notice. It has two domains. So let's see if this was a one-time thing, and we do indb .ray.clear. Yeah, that is correct. First, let's clear them and see if they reappear for some reason. will they reappear? Oops, I was getting... Yeah, it seems... that they get put in the race store for some weird reason. Dice react and Generis react get put in the race store. So, why? This is extremely weird. Okay, we are in contracts. And the put. Where do we have the put? Prime. Oh no, it goes directly to NDB. It's because of this. So for some reason, that is really, really weird. Store domain, store ace. And those are domains. Why does he do this? C.store.ray. Huh? I do not understand. Okay. This is weird because the store is set correctly to domain. Why does he... Oh wait, this could be the... this should be it. It needs to be it. That in here, yeah, that is a problem. Hello, guten Tag. Wie geht es Ihnen, Kali? How are you doing? Yeah, that was a problem, okay. That was very confusing. Okay, oh, nice. But this doesn't work anymore. This doesn't work anymore. And also, why is he getting all the beaks in found? Why does this work? This shouldn't work, to be honest. Oh wow, that is good German. Yeah, I guess I'm doing fine. Ich denke, mir geht es gut. How well do you speak German? Wie gut sprichst du Deutsch? And did I mention that I'm German, or could you tell by my very German accent? Which I like to think that my English is pretty good from the vocabulary and from the grammar, but I cannot get rid of my accent. It's not even getting better. I mean, I've been talking English for 15 years now, more. Yeah, way more. What am I? Yeah, almost 20 years. Aber mein Akzent geht nicht weg. Ja. Bin wie Schwarzenegger. Okay, first I need to know why this even works. Why even? Because I changed the whole logic from the store. So why does he find this? Why is he finding this, is my question. Yeah, I know. I know, dude, and I can't help it. What is an extra problem is that even like Germans, I sometimes get made fun of because I pronounce words very hard, even in German. Like my B's sound like P's, yeah, and my D's like T's. So I'm not really predisposed to have like an accent-free English. In the Discord I used to frequent, there was this Norwegian guy, and his English was flawless, almost flawless from the pronunciation. Couldn't really tell the difference from an American. Okay, what am I doing? So first I need to change where, yeah, I think this might be pretty easy. Yeah, this might be it. How do I do this? I guess first in birds, I add here, okay, I add a store property to just say store, and it should go in the bird store, which I think, yeah, we already have. Do we have all the... So let's change this logic. Also, yeah, I do also have a pet store. Damn, it would almost be easier to read. I mean, no, not the whole logic, but just rewriting the storing logic instead of updating the old one. Country roads, Okay, I do not store them here, but oh. Yeah, I changed it to put. Do I have put in here? No, I store them only in here. That makes it easier. Okay, so when we do not have oh, maybe it expired. Let me update it. Yeah, it might have expired. I think it's only active for 1 week. Oh, but how do I give it to you? Because I cannot. For some reason, it worked for in the first 2 days. I could chat, but then my chat, like the input window, disappeared. Country roads, take me home. And now I have this shitty song stuck in my head. Wait, am I in this Discord on this phone? Let's see. Yeah, but I can't really because I cannot type. But this is what I'm doing right now. I'm logging in from my phone. First I have seen. Am I already in this? No, I'm not. So I guess. Okay. First I need to send the invite link to my phone. Which doesn't work. Wait, I have to. Invite people. Okay, now I can give you I can copy this link and then I log into the YouTube stream here, which is live. Take me home. And now I have this shitty song stuck in my head. That's me. That's my. I have like 20 different YouTube and Google accounts. That's one of them. Oh, the link doesn't get displayed here. At least I do not see it. I do not see the invite link. Yeah, but I can't read it because I cannot type. But this is what I'm doing right now. I'm logging in from my phone. First I have. Maybe when I wrap it. Am I already in this? No, I'm not. So, yes. Okay. First I need to send. Oh no. I could have guessed that even if I cut the link up a little bit, it still gets recognized. I will update the link when I redo the stream. There's nothing I can do right now. I also cannot, there's no option to send like a message in YouTube to you. At least I don't know. Okay, but let's... Oh no, I cannot comment when I'm live watching. Is that the reason? Oh well. Okay, let's go. Remove. Okay, where were I? Where was I? Ah, yeah, I want to... Yeah, the pet. Oh, and the birds. Yeah, I already have... Oh, that's actually kind of correct. And interesting that this seems to save. Yeah, okay, so let's just do this. But what needs changing in commands? This here. I do not have FQ anymore, I think. Cannot be property of undefined map. Yeah. I know. The thing is, since aces raise and it is active.togs.map. This might actually work, if I'm not mistaken. Let's restart. Nope. Oh, use birds starts with is a problem. Okay, 140. Beacon starts with. Why? Can I read properties of null? Okay, and this is also still a problem. It is annoying. Oh, can I read property of undefined toes? So this was wrong. Oh, race.indo.active. Still. Alright, but why? Since race indo.active. This should work. Const race. Let's const log this bitch. Hello, Rohit. Jesus. race, he does find it. Indo indo.current.active, of course. So now it might work. Strings 106. The next mistake. Interesting. Desins, aces, race, insta, current, and I think just ray.toes. Yeah, okay, this works again, that's nice. Oh, but we still get I guess active talks, it might be the same. Okay. And this also works, that's nice. Where did I forgot. Oh no, it's here, right? No, that's not it as well. It's control. But it was control, I'm pretty sure. And this works on this side, but control doesn't work anymore. Okay, first let's remove all the console logs, except the ones in the catch. Or the ones I commented out, I guess. And the whole use effect was just to check. Country roads, take me home to the plains I belong. What do you mean, what use? What is kind of nice is there's less bug fixes with a reference than I was assuming. What's the question? IRL full from. Is that part of the question? It stands for whatever you want it to stand for. And that's not a shitty answer, that is a true answer. It originally stood for Internet Real Estate Locator. But now it's more. It's the IRL. I think that's pretty fun, that it really can stand for anything. I changed it because I often I wrote before I started coding, I wrote like 900 pages, Word pages, Microsoft Word pages on not just the IRL, but I mean, it turned into the IRL. I was just conceptualizing. And often I was like chatting with LLMs, and then especially in the beginning, so I just copied my parts of the chat into Word documents, and then I switched to writing everything first in the Word document directly, and then I slowly even stopped, or it became less how often it would even be an interaction with an LLM. I was just writing, and then if I wanted some feedback, I would copy what I've written into an LLM chat. And yeah, that turned out to be like 900 pages, and only like 700 pages in, I started coding. I mean, I'm still a little bit sick, but it's better. Okay, so this is not working anymore, but I wonder, no, it has nothing to do with the mode. It has nothing to do with the mode. This isn't working anymore for some reason, which is a little bit annoying. So why isn't this working? I thought I fixed this because this wasn't. So I have it as a Word document, and I use different all the LLMs I used. So I have it all in one place, and I pre-wrote it all in Word after a while, and then when I wanted some feedback, I pasted it to the LLMs. So that's the good thing. LLMs are very enthusiastic, unlike humans who hate everything I write about this. Maybe not the code, but when I was just conceptualizing, I couldn't talk to anyone about it. Okay, so we are... you can start, there's no minimum or maximum, I believe, for coding. I mean, I'm a fan of coding. I'm an enjoyer. I like it a lot. Why isn't this working anymore? No, I need to go in since. And I think you cannot be too young or too old. I mean, there are children starting playing chess at 3. I think it is better, way more useful to start learning coding when you're 3. Not like forcefully with a whip. And from the maximum age, I mean, I learned pretty late. I was 34, maybe, when I learned it. 35. Wait, I'll be right back. West Virginia. But I know when I was a kid we had like a computer class like after school which I attended, but that was in the 90s and that was Turbo Pascal. Yeah, earlier better, but I mean, this doesn't mean that it's like in vain when you're like older and want to start. I like it very much because it's very logical, which sounds like I'm Spock, but the thing is, when there's a mistake, there's a reason for it, and a very clear reason. And to be able to like slowly create something, I think that's very cool, like using commands and logic and stuff, and to really display something on your screen and make it interactive and stuff. That is very cool. So what am I? Where was I? Oh yeah, the thing is the control key on down. Why isn't this? Okay, first, why is this going on? Why does it print control? This shouldn't be. This shouldn't be. Here. Okay, I guess this doesn't. Okay, this handles this. This is fine. But in lights. Okay, first let's see if this works. Handle function in light. The bird is yeah. Okay, oh, he even finds a bird, which is interesting. Yeah, he finds it. Oh, that is very interesting. Why doesn't he print it? Okay, he does find the bird, but he doesn't do. No, it is def quad. Commands shave.take. Commands the take function. Oh, wait, what? Try Arnold. Command bird. Wait a second. Why is he even doing this? If bird, return bird. So it should be, no, wait. I am very confused right now. So, what? So both find bird. That's not... Huh? This is also... Why does it work for the one, but not for the other? Try. There are no commands. Right now what I want to achieve, by the way, any word to speak Hindi, I don't know a single word in Hindi. And I'm sure my pronunciation would be even worse than my English. I mean, it's pretty small, so I'm not sure if you can see this. So you have those special characters which work for all these standard things here, they work. But when I do control, because I have the keyboard remap, when I do control, he finds a special character, but he doesn't produce it on the screen. This is what is currently bugging me. Because both commands, when I do like the right alt, which I call it gin, here it works. And this locks as well. And when I do control dot, this also locks and says that the character gets produced. Like here, this console log. But then it doesn't print it on screen when it's control. And I need to know why. I guess it's because, okay, where do I call this? The handle. And he returns the bird. So I guess I need const bird. I need to do it like this. And then if birds No, that's no. First, it's says control, I think, in e.key. No, that's not the thing. That is all right. If bird.write.alt.tuple, then key.key, I think this should work now, equals bird.write.tuple, yeah. No? Oh wow. Oh, it's just alts, not alts, I guess. Oh no, it was alts. Dot right, dot alts. Goodbye, Rohit. No, the bird itself, apparently. Oh, interesting, just the character. whatever. So I guess this, just to get it working. Oh yeah, just bird. E.key is bird, okay. Ah, okay, now it works. Okay. Yeah. The only problem is here that I need two backspaces, and this shouldn't be. Oh yeah, it's backspace, string shelf dot backspacing. Let's change the behavior of the backspacing. Nope. Nope. No, we do it like this. String dot string, and then we get new string dot pop. We just remove the last one, and then we join. And then we also want the insta current is new rand. Yeah, I guess this should work now, I think. There's also something wrong with the control. Yeah, okay, this is better now. Now we don't have the characters being split into half because it uses two Unicode characters in a, how do you call this, combination? Symbiosis. Okay, now, oops, where am I? Okay, this. We want here in commands. First, we want to turn those into tabs. Let's see if it arrives here, the talk, which I think it does. Oh. this does arrive. So we have an IRLink. So we want to create this, and we do not the spare we turn into a soap. Nope. Oops. So tab. Oops. Why do I turn this into an array? Label main, yeah, that feels about right. But do I even one thing I need to change in the creation of the IRLinks, where do I have this? I think in here, by the way. Maybe not. No, I think I do it in here. Which I can return to creating them inside toes. Yep. Okay. Here. Vorlage dot label dot main equals pass dot main. Yeah, I think this is better. So why do I have this? Why was this an array? Okay, first I need That also needs store. Store is tab. I call this campaigns, but I guess I can rename this to ASOS. Oops. Ah, jeez. Aces. And I guess I'm just, instead of hot, I do displayed, right? To see that they, with whom they got displayed. So when I do stories.woods, no, parts dot full. Const full. And then I think this was, it might have been an example of an IRLink I had. Or did you just make that up? Because I do this a lot in my head by now. Like thinking of IRLinks and also like actively like partitioning my thoughts into IRLinks. Just in my mind, and shop the push. No model. Temp equals model and model equals toke dot parts dot model. else if we want this means we have this means we have an ace. Oh, by the way, this also means we have a domain. Wait, this was a little stupid. I can do this different. We can just do if, yeah. No, wait, no. Streat.length is bigger than 0 because they are arrays. That's an array. Toke.path.streat for each. Yep. Oh, but not model street, but just streets. And this should be the ace. Oh, I think that's built in, right? We can do and here you can say if toke.parts.domain wait, what? I mean, if you type dub, it will say dub, but this is what I call the characters that I chose here. That's the dub, that's the link, and that's the street, which might be a little small for you to see, but they get displayed on control comma is the dub, or shift comma, by the way, and control period is a link, and control whatever is right, whatever key is right from the period is the street. Here on this keyboard it's the underscore. Yeah. But before I continue, I need to bug fix something, because here this, okay, what street is not defined, tabs 67, tokes parts street is not defined. What? Okay, let's do this in a second. Still, street is not defined. Yeah, I mean, you can, with the right syntax, you can just have You can do this yourself. You can just use any character. Wait, let me write this in the chat. Where is it? Here I write you what, let's say, oh, but I need to get the actual character that I use in here. One second. Yep. I'm about to hit enter. Yep. And this def character is also easily available on holding down 1 and then pressing 2. Streat. Oh, is it because it's not inside a tuple? Yeah, that is a problem, apparently. Okay. First, I need to change. Okay, if control left, QWERTY shelf dot off. Right, first let me check if I even, because this might be the, maybe. Then I changed this from control left to control. Hey, ray tracer. Key control, control left. You can read somewhere in the in the description what the sadm system is. Okay, control left, so it should go in here, but why doesn't it return? Yeah. But he doesn't return. Oh, so, maybe if I put it further up. Maybe. No, not really, just I mean, now it doesn't produce, but now I cannot type anymore, which is very annoying. Why not? Let's check in down. First, I mean, you will make it until here, I'm pretty sure. It's just like gamified typing. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, first let's it was in 25. Current enter is 0. Goodbye, Ray. Oh, indo.current is the problem. Hovers indo.current. Use since 83 log. Oh, console log. Ah, here I have a typo. Wait, what? Console log. Gallery property console. What is going on? No, this is, I accidentally had a period in there. No. Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, this can't be the reason. This would be ridiculous. Boom, boom, boom. Here. True, true. Oh, both is true. Interesting. True, false. So this is not it. What is the problem then? Why does it not work then? In Germany, it's 7:30. Oh, probably something with light. Oh, no, that's not the reason. Oh, that's also interesting. It doesn't even reach this. It returns before. Here, this might be the problem. That might be the problem. That must be the problem. Let's check. Wait, I guess I can just log into my own stream like this and can write. Let me copy this.
Oh no! I forgot to punch out.
Let me search stream. Can I solve a problem? I can try. Oh, first let me upvote myself. Here is a password to the link to the Discord. That's, oh, interesting. That's good for streaming to phone, I guess. Okay, so this doesn't. First, let's check if this might be the problem. Yeah, it doesn't make it until here, so I'm pretty sure that this is the culprit. Die birdlang's insta. Yeah, Jim Crow, I'm also. What is the problem? What needs solving? I mean, I'm currently having a problem. Can I, what, in here, can I, is it the question? Because yes, I can solve it. I found the culprit. The thing is, in birdlangs and tricks, you probably, I'm telling you, there is nothing in the chat. Oh, the link didn't, yeah. Yeah, the same problem as I had on my phone, of course. It gets filtered by the YouTube chat filter link. Can I message you like directly? Is this possible? But yeah, I guess I can just give you my Discord handle. If I think it's sysnaps here on this laptop. So Jim Crow, your nickname is a little suspect. Sysnaps. Okay, so this is a problem. We need yeah, I think I know which Austrian painter you mean. He's also done other stuff, you know that? I mean, can I just do it like this? No? That wasn't it? Maybe I cannot access it like this. Tricks. Use tricks. Here. Now, I'm not a fan of the Austrian paler, my dude. Nope. Not particularly. I'm not a fan of genocide. Not my cup of tea. And I'm pretty sure that back in the day, I would have been imprisoned. I mean, I guess I wouldn't because I would play along. But in my heart. Okay, wait, let me copy and try to find you. Yep, success. A friend request has been sent to Discord. I don't know much about Jim Crow, but I know there's been some laws, Jim Crow laws, and it has something to do with race segregation, right? Insta-shave release. Okay, now it works. Nice. This little bug is fixed. You love the Jim Crow laws? That is unfortunate. So you're just a bona fide racist? It's pretty out of fashion nowadays, dude. People moved on. Not everybody. Okay. So now we have this bug fixed, I guess. So let's get back to the tab creation. One second. You are Aryan prototype. Like Aryan in the Indian sense, because usually I only have Indians watching, or in the white master race sense of Aryan. Because the thing is, the Germans lost. And that was one of the last things Hitler said before he shot himself, dass die Zukunft den slawischen Völkern gehört. The future belongs to the Slavic people. Okay, now I guess I can turn Jesus, that's a mouthful. Caucasoid. That sounds like a dinosaur. A caucasoid. Yeah, but all of this is, I think, bullshit, right? If you look into it, they genuinely say that the Aryans come from Atlantis. Which is kind of funny, right? Oh, domain, and domain is undefined. Yeah, it's because I have a typo. But, yeah, the thing is... domain HR model, I forgot model. If topaz.model shop the push tab model and model is topaz model, and then I have to check if I've never heard that. Indonesian land. No, I have not. I don't know much about Atlantis. What happened there? No, you don't. Sometimes the LLM suggestions annoy me. Okay, we need to check if we need to check in the nest, I suppose. Const nests. No, dudes. Const found equals indo.nest.find. No, not so easy. Not so easy, my friend. How do we do a filter? Children, yeah, we needed children, I guess. How do I want this? How do I want this? But by the way, I'm back in a minute. I'm just gonna put some chicken nuggets in the oven. Nice chicken nuggets. Back. Yeah, you think so? I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of like race and nation and stuff. I just don't identify it. And with the whole survival of the fittest stuff, I think we should overcome nature and evolution and everything. I think it's horrible. And we shouldn't, like, there is no moral to it. Like, if you think about it, how disgusting it is that many animals, in order to survive, kill other animals. Most people eat meat. I do as well. Not proud though. And I was a vegetarian for a while. But right now, I'm not. Okay. Where was I? And found, no, not found, I guess filter makes more sense. Okay, Gani. Oh, you want me to... I mean, I can just, you know what? Gadi, I can just send you the entire file. I mean, it's React, but it's window event listener, so it would also translate to vanilla JavaScript pretty easily. I can send you the file, how I handle the key events. Yeah, what's a shame is, I mean, I like history. Doesn't mean I need to be a fan of an Arab, but I'm really into history. And I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother had a box in the attic of my grandfather's stuff from the war, and there were hundreds of pictures, really a lot of pictures, and also medals and stuff, because he was in Stalingrad. And yeah, they famously dropped medals instead of food from the skies. And this was unfortunately lost. Let me send you some more. Use birdlang. No, that's just... So, okay, Gadi, here I send you 2 files. I think that covers most of how I do the birds, which I call those birds. And my great-grandfather on my mother's side, he was really, truly, he was in the SS, in the Totenkopf division. That means he was a guard in Buchenwald. You're welcome, Gani. He was a guard in Buchenwald. So he was definitely a Nazi. But at least Buchenwald was not in the east. That's a German concentration camp. So as I'm sure it still was not a nice place, the whole genocide thing all happened in the eastern camps. Not in the ones in the Reich. So what do I even want? Okay. So we have the tab. What do I want? Find. No, I guess I want find. Right. And then just tab dot tab. Yeah, equals t dot tab. Yeah, but this might be undefined, actually. Or can it? No. Okay, now, okay, so if he doesn't, no, this will be complex to code. Okay, so when he finds it, what do I want? Because something that should be primed here. That, I mean, it's typed in. This Bengali, how tall? Jesus, it's getting flirty, Jim Crow. I'm 6 feet. 1,82. So I guess technically not 6 feet, because I think 6 feet is 1,82 and a half, like 182 centimeters and a half, I think, 6 feet. And I'm 182. But 6 feet sounds good. Yeah, I guess I am pretty stereotypical. I have very blue eyes. Extremely blue. And tall, I mean, 6 feet nowadays it's not below average, but it's not. I think that it is actually the average height in the Netherlands is 6 feet. Our neighbors. We are also pretty tall. If we compare the average height like globally. But we are slightly shorter than the Dutch, who is the tallest nation on earth, I believe. Okay, but let me focus on this. I need to make some progress. No, it's not, dude. It's not. Yeah, he got away. He lived happily ever after, I guess. Okay, so if we find, first we need to make a difference when we click on a link for when we type a link. Okay, so this is for typed links, I suppose. The handle. I will change my first and last name. That's a plan I'm having. Something? Jim Crow is deleting the messages. Okay. Why though? Why? Okay, so when we find it, then we need a property that we typed it, I guess. And we also why I want to change my name? Personal reasons. So I guess I want what is first let's change the name of this to typed. First we change this to typed, so I know that we are dealing, that we just typed the IRLink in. Where did I? Here, right? Enter. In commands. So we type the toke, and then we need... You get the name? No, I think Johannes, which is funny. I think as a kid I did not particularly like Johannes, but I had no huge problem with this. But now I think it's a very cool name, Johannes. And that's the thing. I mean, I will change first and last name, but that doesn't mean, that makes it even cooler. That's actually most of the reason I want to do this. That you have like a special name, you have your official name, which will be different, and then you have your, I mean, I wouldn't call it dead name, I'm not going trans. You have your old name that you only allow very few people to call you that. So I like the name Johannes very much, and that makes it even cooler if I have an official name and then like a special name. No, I will go English. I will go English. Okay, do I have this already? I have so many. Yeah, okay, I guess the ASOs, the associates. I guess the associates changed. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? It found. Okay, first let's do this. indo.current.actives, right? Those are the active tabs. And let's destructure them. Oops. And then when we find one, oh no, by the way. Then actives. Tab.tab. Equals found. No, not null. Else. No. Then we want to cast. Then we want to cast a new one. Yeah, tab.tab, that is correct. Do we have a soap already, by the way? Do we have a soap property? We need to check this, and in 2 minutes my chicken nuggets are ready. And we'll take a little break and watch some Gotham chess. Check. Wait, what? Undefined model. Parts, not part. Okay. I was giggling like a schooler because first I'm checking that it exists and then it gives me an error that it doesn't exist. And how hilarious is that? Hilarious. Movie, whatever. Undefined main 88. 88. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. But first we need to check, do we already have a soap? No, we do not have a soap. So the soap, we need intros. How do we even add a soap as a question? Here, IRLink. Right, first let me check. Do I? Okay, first. Okay. Magnus Carlsen is back. I don't think he...
Our brain is brilliant.
Levi Rossman.
It can create an idea and make it bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a lot of content on this channel about Magnus Carlsen, but he doesn't play that much chess anymore. That's just the honest truth. It's currently late 2025. We only get Magnus in tournaments that feature rapid chess, blitz chess, the occasional traditional classical format, and mostly tournaments where he just wants and likes to play. Well, another one has kicked off. The Speed Chess Championship, probably the fan-favorite event of every single year. It starts with a round of 16, it goes to a round of 8, and this Speed Chess Championship will culminate in a semi-final and live final February 2026 in London. Tickets are not yet available, but if you are interested, I will be there. I won't be playing, shocker. This is also the first major event Magnus has played in since becoming a dad. So congratulations, of course, to Ella, Magnus's better half, and to Magnus, and to both families, and, well, to the baby for, you know, being born. Now, I look forward to being lower rated than that child within the next 10 years, but for now, we are going to feature the games of none other than Magnus Carlsen. He has arrived. His first round opponent was Jose Martinez, Eduardo Alcantara. I believe those are the names all in order. I'm going to show you a bunch of games that Magnus won in typical Magnesian style. And then at the end, I will show you one game that will inspire you. This game is going to inspire you that anything is possible. Okay? So give me a little bit of your time today. Let's watch some chess. Here we go. Jose plays the move e4. He is an e4 player through and through. Magnus played the move c5. He was rocking the Sicilian defense. At various points in the match, he also played other openings because he knows everything. Shocking. Jose went knight f3, and then he would play this setup with c3 and h3 and bishop to d3. This is a pretty ridiculous way to play the Sicilian defense,